Hi, I'm Nathaniel, and today I want to talk to you about a very underrated fantasy series, and that's The Luck Uglies. The Luck Uglies is this. Here's the first one, and I'll talk about more. But The Luck Uglies is a children's series written by Paul Durham. And first one came out in 2014. They are fantasy. It's set in the river drowning. And the main character is Rye O'Chanter, and she has to uncover secrets of this village drowning about these mysterious criminals called the Luck Uglies, and save the village drowning from bog goblins. That's basically the pitch. It's a more children's story. If you have kids who are hooked on fantasy, but you're like, yeah, maybe not Mistborn quite yet, maybe you shouldn't read that. Maybe they really like Red Wolf series. That's something I could talk about later. And they really like The Hobbit, and they want more fantasy, but you are mostly read older fantasy. This is a really good choice. It's a little dark and gritty, but it's not kid and inappropriate. My mom did a read aloud for this with all the kids from like 6 up. Everybody loved it. They're a really good series. Paul Durham, he wrote these three. He wrote there's Luck Uglies, we have Fork-Tongued Charmers, and you have Rise of the Ragged Clover. And then he wrote a separate book about gargoyles, and that's all he's written, which is a crime because these are so good. They tackle themes like family. Rye doesn't know who her father is. There's lots of stuff. She has to investigate good and evil because there's the Luck Uglies, an infamous group of criminals, and her father's the chieftain of it. Minor spoilers. It's not a huge spoiler. It's not a big reveal, but this is one of my favorite book series. At first I didn't like them, but I think I was really young, and it was because my mom and my brother really liked them, and I was like, yeah, you like something, I'm going to be contrary, because that's how little kids are. But as I went on, I reread them, and they're really good. This is how I like the style Paul Durham writes, how he handles violence and the grittiness of this stuff. Because if you're older, you can say, wow, this is like a very gritty. I don't read grimdark. I would hesitate to say grimdark, but it's a dark setting, but he manages to make it seem light. There's things going on, and you can kind of tell that the kids are a little bit unaware of some of the other stuff. But that's the parents, and the parents are maturely written. They're not like things getting in the way of the children. Sometimes they do stop the children from doing what they want to do, but the parents are human beings, which is something so frustrated when you have a parent that's a tag along in a book. It drives me nuts. Because parents are humans too. This really inspires me. I have a children's book series. I have the first one written. It's the first thing that I'm like, okay, this is reasonably able to be published. There's a problem with the story. I'm going to fix it one day and get that published. But this is the big inspiration. I love this stuff. It's one of the things that set me on the track of wanting to write. But what's really cool with these books is, for my birthday, my mom found a local bookstore near where Paul Durham lives, and she got them autographs. They're out of print, so she only could get the first 2 and only soft covers. But they are, I got them signed by him. He drove in and autographed them. Yeah, I'll show you the one autographed. I want to be careful with these, but it's so cool, and you're not going to hear critical things from me. If you want to go find critical things, look it up on Goodreads or something, and go read the 1-star reviews and realize they're completely wrong. But if you have kids, if you don't want kids, if you want something kind of light, not lighthearted, but light reading, easy, there's really good interior illustrations. Like, look, if you want something that's just a really good read, you will not be disappointed with Luck Uglies. You can still find them. Go to your thrift stores, your other places. These were in school libraries. There's book savers around where we are. We found them because they get rid of all the old school books that people don't want to read, and it's a crying shame. That's why we have like 12 versions of the Redwall ones. But I ramble. Really good. Highly recommend. thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.